Alright, so boom. It's 108, 106, right? Kyrie, he hit a three before to get it to 106. Dallas is down by two. Anthony Edwards has the ball. He throws it away. They turn the ball over. Dallas calls timeout. Coming out the timeout, in my head, I'm like, they probably gonna go for the win. You on the road, like go for the win. You feel what I'm saying? You don't need to go to overtime if you don't have to, especially if you have Luka and Kyrie, two great closers on your team. You feel me? So they run the play. Luka gets the ball, right? In my head, step back three. That's what I'm thinking. If you want to go for the win, he's gonna get to his step back somehow, some way. Especially if he's going left. You know that step back going to his left. That's his shot. You feel what I'm saying? He gets the ball. Jaden McDaniels is on him. Derek Lively. This Luka. This Luka. Derek Lively, come here. Come here. Come here. All right. Minnesota decided to switch it. We'll get into that a little later. They decided to switch. Rudy Gobert is on Luka Doncic, right? It's ISO. And nobody's coming to set another screen. Nobody's cutting. Everybody's standing in one place. Dribble move, dribble move. I'm Luka. I'm Luka. Okay, this is what Luka does. Actually, as a matter of fact, this is how Luka saw Gobert. He said, fried chicken, steamed broccoli, asparagus, mashed potatoes, baked mac and cheese with some apple cider. That's how he saw Gobert. He gets the ball. Dribble. He crosses over to his left like this. You feel me? He crosses over to his left. Gobert, he was playing fine on the first couple of moves. So he gets him leaning to his left. Then he's like, "Oh, I'm coming back to my right like this." He comes back to his right. Rudy Gobert is still over there. He's still over there. You feel me? He's still on his right. His body hasn't shifted at the same time that Luka's did. He's over here like this. And then he's like, "Oh snap, you over here." And by that time, Luka's like, "Oh, I got him. Step back, little one-legged fadeaway, and he hits the shot with 3 seconds left. I mean, what a great shot, bro. Luka is a killer, bro. 1-on-1, game on the line, and he hits a game-winning step back three. Minnesota had a chance because it was 3 seconds left. Ant gets the ball. They immediately double team. Nas Reed is on the corner not in the corner, on the wing, who had a really good game. He was a 7 of 9 from 3. But at that point he was 7 of 8. Derrick Jones Jr. comes, tries to double Ant. Ant, quick pass, quick decision to Nas Reed. Nas Reed shoots it. He misses it. Derrick Jones Jr. does a good job of trying to have a really good late contest, but he misses it. And Dallas is now up 2-0, taking 2 games on the road versus Minnesota, bro. Wow. Incredible. They were down 18. They were down 18 points, bro. And they slowly but surely withered away. They ended up gaining the lead 87-86 in the fourth quarter early on. And it was like back and forth from then. It was really back and forth. I have to shout out Luka, of course. He hit the game winner, 32 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists, monster triple-double. Kyrie, 20 points. He started off a little slow. It wasn't like game one where he started off, had like 24 in the first half and all that, but he even missed 2 clutch free throws. Right before he hit the 3 to bring it to 2, he had missed 2 free throws after getting fouled. And Kyrie, he's a 50-40-90 guy. He's very efficient. You feel me? He ends up with 20 points. And I have to shout out the bigs. Both Derrick Lively. There's so many damn Derricks on the team. You got Derrick Lively and Daniel Gafford, who both gave you exceptional minutes at the same time. I got the stats right here. Daniel Gafford was 8 for 10, had 16 points and 5 blocks. 5. All right. Derrick Lively, 6 of 6, 14 points, 9 rebounds, bro. To have that level of production from your starting center and your backup center, they both share minutes. I think Jason Kidd does a very good job of splitting the minutes between those two. Daniel Gafford played 21, I believe. He played 26. Yeah, Derek Lively played 26 minutes, almost 27. Like, basically, all 48 minutes of the game, there was a lob threat for Kyrie and for Luka. People were trashing the PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford trade. What y'all gotta say now? What y'all gotta say now, huh? They were phenomenal on both ends. Derek Lively is he's gonna be really good. He's been very impressive. He leads the team in plus minus for the playoffs. He's just like when he's on the court, because he's a little better than Gafford in space. He's a pretty good passer. He can defend better in space, make better decisions and all that. Dribble the ball a little bit better. He's not dribbling too much because he's always catching lobs, but he just has a little bit more skill set. And this is only his first year. What happens when he's like in year 4, year 5, when he's way more developed and he has way better chemistry with Luka and Kyrie, bro? This is amazing. This is amazing. For them to steal 2 games on the road has been incredible. This is their 4th straight playoff game. They won Game 5, Game 6 versus OKC, and come here and win 2 games versus the Minnesota Timberwolves against that defense, down 18. Are you kidding me? Absolutely incredible. For Minnesota side, let me scroll down so I don't. Yeah, Anthony Edwards, 40 minutes. Another bad game though. He was 5 for 17, 21 points though. Karl Anthony Towns, he only played 25 minutes. How many fouls did he have? Let me make sure. Yeah, only 2 fouls. Only 2 fouls. Like I said, Naz Reid had 7 threes. Like, Naz Reid kept them in the game with his 3-point shooting. He was phenomenal. He played down the stretch over Karl Anthony Towns, who was 4 of 16. 15.7 rebounds. I don't think his defense was that good either. So, I mean, Rudy Gobert had an okay game, 16 and 10. I think Mike Conley was way more aggressive to look for his shot. He had 18 points. But, again, Anthony Edwards has to sort of match Luka or Kyrie's level of production. It's hard. He's the number 1 option. It's hard, which is why you need your second star, Karl Anthony Towns, to step up. Because he's also guarding Kyrie. He's guarding Kyrie. Kyrie is a lot to deal with. But Anthony Edwards has to sort of match their production, and he needs help from his other star player. He needs help. Karl Anthony Towns, bad on offense, bad on defense. I did like that they were looking to be more aggressive, getting to the basket. In Game 1, they were settling a lot, shooting a lot more threes. This time, they were going to the basket, but they just didn't make enough shots. Anthony Edwards did get the free throw line 10 times, and Karl Anthony Towns had like 7 free throws, but they just have to be better and more efficient on offense. Game 3 is obviously a must-win tomorrow. They have to win that game. Defensively, I didn't mention this in the last video, but I have to make sure to mention it today. They played a lot of drop with Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is a guy who plays drop. He's not Bam Adebayo who's gonna switch every single ball screen and all that. The Wolves, who played way more drop in the first game, actually do a little bit more in terms of blitzing the screen. Luka Doncic is someone who you can't give him drop coverage all the time. Like, he kills drop coverage. He always has killed drop coverage. He will continue to kill drop coverage. They did a much better job of blitzing and trapping him and just getting the ball out of his hands. They did that a lot in the 4th quarter, which is why it was so shocking to see Gobert switch on to Luka. You know what I'm saying? And have no help. Isn't Jaden McDaniels, when he set the screen, Derek Lively sets the screen, he didn't go back and be like, nah, I got him or anything. They just let him be on the island. They didn't trap, they didn't do nothing. Even though they were trapping a lot, blitzing a lot off the screen, they just let Luka do whatever he wanted at that possession, and that's the person you don't want to do. Like, let Derek Lively beat you. Let PJ Washington beat you. Let Derrick Jones Jr. beat you. The fact that they let Luka get comfortable against Gobert, and listen, everybody's gonna be on Gobert's behind. Luka is Luka, bro. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, listen, Bam Adebayo would have got that stop. He definitely would have got that stop. You know what I'm saying? But like, Luka can score like that against anybody. And some people will say, oh, according to this metric, Rudy Gobert wasn't a bad isolation defender. But this shows you that if you're going against elite one-on-one player like that, and again, Luka can do that to anybody, but Rudy Gobert is just not that quick. He does like Luka has so much skill in acceleration, deceleration, quick crossover moves. Even though he's not like a fast guy, he just knows how to handle the ball. He has elite footwork and all that. You want someone who's at least as quick in terms of those kinds of movement. And Gobert has never been that. He's better at it now. But like, to me, they should have not switched that. They shouldn't have done that. Rudy Gobert, as good as he is, that's not the kind of position that you want him in. I don't even think his blitzing was that good in open space. So they need to do a better job of coming up with a better defensive game plan for Luka at the end of games, executing at the end of games. Before Luka's three, like I said, Anthony Edwards had that turnover. So they need to do a better job. They blew the lead. They were up 18. At this point, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns are going to be the guys to lead this team. They have to be better on that end of the floor. Again, tomorrow is a must-win. All right, moving on. We had Game 2 versus Boston and Indiana. I got to start with Boston. It sickens me that I even have to start with them. It really sickens me. I can't believe the basketball guys have put me in a position where I have to compliment the Boston Celtics. Unbelievable. But Jaylen Brown, an unbelievable game. He had 40 points. An efficient 40 points, man. 14 of 27. He was phenomenal. He's been phenomenal all playoffs. I got to give him his credit. On both ends of the floor. He's good in transition. The spot up three. He hits tough shots. Like, this is the best sort of Jaylen Brown has been in the playoffs, I think, in his entire Boston career. Maybe besides the 2022 finals where he was amazing, but what he's been doing now, this entire playoff run from the first round to now, he's been absolutely great. I think he's been better than Tatum. Like, I know Tatum. I heard a stat. Tatum has the best plus minus in the entire playoffs. I honestly think Jaylen Brown has been better than him. That's just me. You get a better game from Derek White. He had 23. Drew Holiday 15 points, 10 assists. You get 12 for Peyton Pritchard off the bench. Just I said last video that Boston's offense wasn't the problem. Their defense was the problem. Well, their defense stepped up today. Not today. Their defense stepped up in Game 2 for sure. Better ball pressure. Better ball pressure, but the one person they didn't guard was Pascal Siakam. And I think they're probably okay. You can't take away everything. But can you take away the threes? Could you take away some stuff at the rim? What can you take away? And they were okay with letting Pascal Siakam cook. Al Horford was guarding him again, and Pascal Siakam had 26 points through 3 quarters. Like, in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, he had 10 points. Like, he was just cooking, and he kept them in the game. Boston just kept pushing the lead to a point where Pascal Siakam, they were down 17 with 10 minutes left to go in the fourth. He didn't even play the rest of the fourth quarter. Like, I would have kept him. Like, it's 17 points in a league where offense is so potent right now. I don't understand why Rick Carlisle would take him out the game. He was playing so well, but they ended up basically giving up. That was what it looked like to me. It looked like they were giving up. Tyrese Halliburton had 10 points, 8 assists. You get 16 from Nembhard. But really, it was really Pascal Siakam single-handedly carrying the team. That's really what it was. And unfortunately, Tyrese Halliburton left the game with a hamstring injury in the second half. It's like, listen, I'm not saying Boston wouldn't have made the finals if everybody was healthy. I'm not saying that. I would never imply that. Me, never. But Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Tyrese Halliburton, come on, bro. It's not even funny at this point. Like Giannis, Damian Lillard, Julius Randle's been out since February. Jalen Brunson, like bro, it's crazy how every single star player seems to get hurt, and it's not Boston's fault. I can't blame Boston for it. It's just this is basically they've earned a bye week to the finals. I don't even know Tyrese Halliburton's status for tonight's game. Tyrese Halliburton out for game 3 with hamstring injury from the New York Times. I don't know how they win. Like Pascal Siakam can do whatever he wants, and look, Pascal Siakam has been good. Miles Turner has been good. Andrew Nemhard, Aaron Nesmith, T.J. McConnell has been good. Who's probably gonna have to start now, but bro, Tyrese Halliburton is their engine. He's their number one guy. He gets everybody open shots. And he himself is he's a damn good shooter with that ugly form. But like he just does, he's their engine. He's really their engine for their offense. So I'm not sure how they're gonna make up for that in his absence. They're gonna obviously need to do a better job offensively. Defensively. But offensively, they're probably just gonna need to keep moving the ball. Need to play as fast as possible. Don't hesitate. Take the first open shot. It doesn't matter who you are. And I guess Pascal Siakam's gonna have to have more on his plate than he usually does. So that's very unfortunate. But Boston, even if Tyler Burton wasn't injured, they're still gonna win the series. So I mean, name an easier path to the finals, bro. Name an easier path to the finals. You can't. This is ridiculous. Someone got to investigate them for black magic. You know what I'm saying? They have to be investigated for black magic. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Pacers, good luck today. Boston, we'll see you in the finals. Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta lead y'all team to a victory. Because if you don't win tomorrow, I don't see y'all coming back from 3-0. But again, they won 3 games in Denver last series. That's why it's not over. That's why it's not over, okay? I will always say, just because the team is down 2-0 don't mean that they're automatically done. The Indiana Pacers were down 2-0. They're in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, Dallas, you just keep doing what you're doing. You've been great. Boston, I don't like y'all. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I'll be back after the game 3s. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Do I have to threaten y'all again? Do I gotta throw in there again? I don't. Okay, that's what I thought. Make sure y'all. You know what? Here, take some time right now to hit the like and subscribe button. I'll wait. Oh, you did it? Okay, thank you very much. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.